Indian folk dance and other courses here I have for you. These are introductions for you of the different courses I have. This is a practitioner and teacher course. So here we'll be seeing deep specialization in Kaikottikali. Kaikottikali is my personal favorite from Malayali dance, folk dance from Kerala. Now there are 8 comprehensive lessons across the living traditions of India. Kaikottikali, there is Garba, Bhangra, Gumar, Lavani, Bihu, Chow, rhythm, mudras, costume, devotional context, and teaching methods. All of this you will learn in this course. This is the Indian folk dance course. In family constellations, the practitioner certification course, there is a complete 8-lesson training in systemic and constellation work. So Bert Hellinger's legacy, the orders of love. Then you have the entanglements and resolution, group and individual work, systemic sentences, ethics and certification. Now in cognitive behavioral therapy, where again the practitioner certification course is a complete 8-lesson training in cognitive behavioral therapy. So thought records, then you have behavioral experiments, case conceptualization, client worksheets, cognitive distortions guide, certification requirements. Again, I would like to say that this is a beginner's foundation course that you need to get accredited, do accredited courses with bigger institutions after this one. This is a basic foundation level course which you can start off with. So you will get the gist of it, you will get to understand what it is all about, as well as a workshop certificate for it. And when you're actually practicing, I would advise you to do accredited courses from certified institutes where you will get a actual certificate for practicing. So this is for basic knowledge, for your interests, and to get an idea of what all of this is about. You will get a workshop certificate, of course, for this, which you can use in your own life and maybe for just your family and friends, perhaps just as a kind of practical guide is how I would advise you to use this. So cognitive behavioral therapy practitioner certification course is an 8-lesson training in cognitive behavioral therapy. There are thought records in this, behavioral experiments, case conceptualization, client worksheets, cognitive distortions guide, certification requirements. Next we're seeing about reflective journalism. This is something that I've always loved to learn and do. I did a session in this actually, and it was really good, a practical workshop that I went to and I learned. So in this, it is a practitioner kind of course in writing that matters. So there are 8 comprehensive lessons in reflective, personal and narrative journalism. So one is the writer's voice, ethical reporting, personal essay, immersive journalism, slow journalism, trauma informed reporting and story architecture. Then we have the EFT course, which is practitioner certification course, which is an emotional freedom techniques. This is what it is about. It is a complete 8-lesson training in energy, psychology and tapping. So 8 comprehensive lessons are here. Tapping scripts are there for you with practice protocols, client worksheets, case studies and certification guidelines. Let us look at the next one, which is a healing arts mini course bundle that I have created here for you, where you get 11 complete certification courses in one volume. So we have here EFT, CBT, storytelling as therapy, creative art therapy, family constellations, PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, mindfulness, journaling and writing therapy, Reiki, reflective journalism, and Indian folk dance. I have put in dance here, it is not usually part of uh, the healing things. They will have some dance, of course. Since I am from India, I have chosen this Indian folk dance, in particular Kaikutikali as my uh, lesson here. So there are 80 lessons here, comprehensive reference tables, clinical protocols, guided scripts, and then certification requirements. Looking at the next one, creative art therapy, there's a complete 8-lesson training in expressive arts therapy, visual art, music, movement, drama, clay, and mixed media, therapeutic directives, materials guide, group protocols, and certification requirements. Next, in mindfulness, you'll be seeing about this complete 8-lesson training in mindfulness based healing, MBSR, MBCT, mindful movement, compassion practices, teaching skills, guided scripts, research, and evidence based. Then, in storytelling as therapy, you have a complete practitioner course in narrative healing. So, stories for healing. So 8 lessons here, therapeutic story techniques, mythological and personal narrative, creative writing protocols, group storytelling and certification guidelines. Post traumatic stress disorder. This is a complete 8-lesson training in trauma informed PTSD practice. So, neurobiology of trauma, evidence based treatments, somatic approaches, complex PTSD, trauma informed practice, and self care and ethics. So, all of these are introductory, basic, fundamental courses that you can do, and then go on to do accredited ones from bigger institutions, of course at higher rates. So here you are getting an intro for all of this, a foundational basic course. So Reiki healing level 1, 2 and the master practitioner course. So here you will see about a complete training in what all this is all about, a complete training in this, what it is about, the issue system of natural healing. So universal life energy, chakras and auras, hand positions, attunement symbols, distant healing, master training, ethics and professional practice, journaling and writing therapy to heal. This is a final one here. So there's a complete 8-lesson practitioner course in therapeutic writing here for you that unfolds over these lessons. Expressive writing, journaling protocols, memoir and narrative, therapeutic prompts, group writing and facilitation skills. So I would just advise you to do these courses and use them for yourself, for your own benefit, for your friends and families. And if you're going professional, do an accredited course with bigger institutions, even if it costs more, if you are going to be practicing as a healer or teaching. So that is always better. These courses, surely do them for your because you are interested in them, because you want to have an idea about what all this is about. You will get a foundational base for doing your higher studies. So do keep this in mind. This is not, it is almost like a disclaimer, and I'm sure that you would take my advice and do just that. So thank you very much for listening. This was your introduction for your courses. If you'd like to do these courses here and get your workshop certificates for them, you do connect with me at my email, which is SARITAMWARIYER, which is all small capital letters, Sarita Emporium at gmail.com. You can also WhatsApp message me at +91 the India code 9961664026. You can find me on Instagram as well as Sarita Emporia 608. So do go ahead and connect with me if you want to know about these courses. I also have a lot of books as PDFs available as ebooks that you can read to further your language skills and also for your interests. And they are of course much cheaper than actual uh, hardcover books and paperback books because this is like online ebooks that you can read also. Some of them are not downloadable, they are just books that you can read online. You will just get a link for that. About 3 of them are like that. The rest of them you get as PDFs or Google Docs that you can go through and keep as well. So that's it for today. I think I'll end here. Nice being with you all, and hope to see you all doing these courses, learning with me also in practical sessions that also you're welcome to do. You can buy these courses and just go through the material as your theoretical studies. For practical learning, do join with me as actual sessions, live sessions. You can also get more here by getting the audio visual thing of it, practical aspects of it, where you will get links to my recorded courses where all of this I have recorded for you to hear on the go as well. So you're not just reading it, you can also hear it as well, like almost like audio books or audio actual courses, audio visual learning. So hope to see you there, and goodbye for now.